You're back in center field on the interception on the first round.
Yeah, after watching the replay, the TV copy, it really brought memories back to tracking baseball down. So yeah.
How soon after the ball's out of his hand you realize you have a shot at catching it?
Pretty much as soon as he let it go, and I saw the height, and then I got under it, and I was like, oh, can't drop it now in this big of a game, so I had to capitalize.
Michael?
Could you sort of describe the disguise that goes into a play like that? Like how long you have to hang in the middle before you break to the outside so that the quarterback thinks it's open?
Really, it's just not a disguise. It's just like if your job is to be the post player, you gotta stay in the post. Like no matter what happens, let everything happen in front of you. So really, as the play's just going on, like you gotta know if you're a post player, nobody gets behind you. So that's really what's going through my mind.
Ryan?
What's the dialogue like on the sideline when a big man gets an interception?
I mean, everybody's just happy, everybody's cheering, everybody's smacking your head, you know, keep pushing, but then you also like can't just stick on it like, on that one play. You got to keep pushing through the rest of the game.
Angelique?
How confident are you that this team will respond? It seems like everybody, you've had your players-only meeting, no finger pointing, all that, but why are you certain that this team will rebound?
It's different this year, especially coming off a loss, how big it was. We came in Sunday and just watched the film, and we all said in front of everybody, what happened is in the past. Obviously, it sucks, but we still have to move on. We still got 4 games left in the season to prove that we are a legit team. So I got hope and faith.
Ryan?
How are you guys viewing Indiana? Obviously, you have a team with high expectations coming into the year, but it's still without a Big Ten win.
We don't look at any team differently than any team, if that makes sense. But what I'm saying is, like, we'll look at every team the same. Like, no matter the record, like, it's Big Ten football, anything can happen. Any team could beat any team, whether, first game, if we would have lost to Western Michigan because we overlooked them or something like that. But, you know what I mean? Like, we can't look at a team differently than what they are, so.
Zach?
What I guess did the safety room, what was the conversation like in film after watching some of the runs Kenneth Walker had?
Really, it was just what it is. The coaches kept it what it was. Obviously we didn't capitalize on making those tackles, and if I could go back, I would. But I mean, we just gotta hone in on emphasizing, angles to the ball, and really, as a safety, you're the last player back there, so you got to get the ball down. So really, that's just what we've been focusing on in practice. So.
On the left, Michael?
RJ, the chance you had at the second interception, was that deflected at all, like off the receiver's fingers, or did it just bounce off?
I haven't got the chance to, really see it, but like, I just saw the ball hit a hand or whatever, and it tipped. So I mean, I at that time of the game, I really got to come down with it. So I'm not gonna make any excuses. So.
Angelique?
When you break down that game Saturday, obviously you have to have their teaching points, but how much of it do you focus on the positives that happened in that game to carry you forward versus really focusing on all the mistakes, the various mistakes?
I mean, obviously, like I said, we just gotta put it in the past, and obviously there were some things that we did right, and we just keep capitalizing on those opportunities that we get, and just move on. So.
Daniel?
As a defensive back, does it add any kind of stress or chaos when you see the defensive line struggling to keep up with rotations and you see guys kind of running on and off right before the ball's about to be snapped?
No. To play in this defense, you got to know every position and know what you got to do. And, especially when things hit the fan, that's really when you got to start thinking. So, I mean, everybody knows what everybody's got to do on this defense. So.